Oke, tes 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 tes. Oke, aman. Apa enggak live ASR? Belum saatnya gua. Tapi aku main kok. Nanti. Entah kapan nanti lah. Ngurusin event dulu nih baru urusin yang lain. Atas aku udah cepat. Shit. Cepat amat.
Time to begin work?
Healernya udah cepat tuh. Ternyata Bailo Light itu.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You've made some progress. Not bad.
Cloud's high.
You've got a trick or two.
Access denied.
Break! No use hiding back there.
Ooh.
We're waiting. Think you can bully me?
All you do is run.
Aku pinjam Bailo orang buat weekly mingguan. Malah itu minta tolong kamu itu. Set.
Think you can bully me? No touching.
Soalnya bosnya nggak mau.
Next on the agenda.
Kamunya aja yang kurang tahu mainnya gitu. Coba dulu. Wah anjir dapat ini lagi gitu. Kadang ketagihan juga ya dapat ini terus. Electrohypostasis standar manifestation sekitar this one. Kelarin dulu kayaknya ini. Tuh gua lagi bantu-bantu tadi. Bantu beresin. Gak sempet lagi gua. Setelah serang langsung setengah darah timku. Kalau bisa dipeluangin untuk jangan diserang gitu. Anxiety kamu. kamu aja anxiety, aku apalagi gua.
I await your instruction.
Await instruction. Pas lawan bos Kosali ya. Katanya abak muda katanya itu. Belum pernah kesana sih gua. Tapi nanti aja lah. Itu sebabnya Bailo March guna. Kalau March emang guna itu gratis itu March.
Follow the wind.
March tuh bisa nge-shield kan March tuh. Mas Evan itu kan. harus level 40 kalau mau lawan. Jangan lupa buat serval biar break. Lawan siapa? Lawan Kokai lah tadi. Kokali ya itu. Emang serval tuh ini kan elemen ungu tuh apa namanya? Elemen ungu. Lumayan udah ada sili yang udah konstan. Gimana, enak nggak sili C6 jadi konstelasi? Susah nggak? Susah, mudah nggak? Level 50 masih belum itu, tapi enak nggak mainnya itu? Tapi ya si Sili itu ya, Sili itu kalau in game content tuh kayaknya kurang dia, aku rasa. Dia tuh bagusnya di awal-awal dia. Nah kalau awal kayaknya bagus itu si Sili tuh, carry orang-orang di awal-awal itu. Idol 0 aja udah cukup kalau kata. Hari ini aku cari udah gak ada sili Cina karena aku pinjam orang random. Coba lihat itu orang random itu bisa nggak? Harusnya kamu add tadi itu harus. Siapa tahu beruntung banget langsung tiba-tiba di add gitu kan. Siapa tahu gitu. Ya udah hilang. Ya harusnya kamu tuh langsung join. Dia itu kan ada di sini kan, itu di sini. Setelah kamu udah pakai dia kan akan ada di sini. Nah, kamu langsung add aja tadi itu harus. Oke nih ada orang kaya gini. Langsung kamu join harusnya. Spiral lapis Honkai aku belum bisa max 10 putaran. Susah nggak bang spiral lapis? Spiral di sana. Spiral lapis Honkai di situ. Kuat banget kayaknya di sana. Ini aku meragukan kekuatanku tuh. Bang 1 bintang nggak sih? Lantai 10 itu ya. Lumayan susah. Itu kapan buka spiral habis itu? Gimana ya buka spiral habis itu?
One with nature.
With all my strength. My apologies.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Take flight.
Ada dia dari quest pom-pom. Oh yang itu ya, dari kereta api. Berarti harus selesaiin story dulu dong. Masalahnya gua masih dari lawan Gepard gua. Itu terakhir kali gue streaming situ level 20 kayaknya udah tuh. Wah masih lama cuy. Masih level 10.
Thank you for
Masih lama banget bro. Oh ya katanya ada ini ya, ada redemption code. Ada redeem kode ya, dari gratis ya. Aku belum ke sana soalnya gak sempet bos saat itu. sempat nonton juga gua. Paling ini komputer gak jelas. Sudah selesai tuh ya. Coba bang klaim. Cuman nggak tahu gue di mana ya carinya. Coba aku cek dulu. Udah ada 10 kali kaca gratis. Iya. Katanya ada dua redeem kode katanya. Bener nggak ya? Atau langsung ya? Tapi kayaknya nunggu ini selesai dulu. Oh langsung email. Adalah kudu selesai ini dulu. Terus baru yang urusan lain dulu. In game. Iya in game. Oh ya kalau di websitenya bisa nggak ya? Katanya ada redemption code deh. Coba cek dulu. Redeem code. Mana ya? Shimono no desu. Duh, kok sini aku sakit ya? Oh iya yang itu lupa gua exchange anjir. Yang di itu nah. Oh enggak ya. Mana ya? Kayaknya enggak ada di sini. Iya enggak ada. Oh langsung dari sana ya. Langsung dari buka di situ ya. Ya enggak sih. Oh iya. Gila, ngasih 10 biji gila. Enggak dapet kayaknya itu. PT masih 15 itu aku rasa. Kayaknya stream juga lu bang, gua nunggu dari kemarin malah. Shit, lu banget kamu. Halo bang Nufs, halo bang Zidan. Selamat datang ya. Kemarin tuh streaming Honkai gak gue kemarin? Enggak kayaknya. Oh aku nggak streaming. Aku nggak streaming karena aku mau siap-siap. Mau siap-siap ini berangkat pagi tadi. Tadi tuh streaming sebentar tapi tiba-tiba emak gua ngeyel. Nah ayo nah pergi nah. Ya, sudah nggak jadi. Kukira Kafka gratis di awal. Enggak lah. Ngapain Kafka gratis di awal? Lu kira langsung dapet gitu? Ada progresnya lah. Kafka infonya 1.3 kayaknya. Sama di Wolf si hacker itu. Oh ini siapa namanya? Golden siapa Golden? Kan? Siapa sih namanya? Raiden Wolf bukan? Siapa namanya? Raiden Wolf. Aku nggak tahu namanya, kayak bro-nya dia tuh. Silver Wolf. Nah ya Silver Wolf. Muka kayak bro-nya itu. Iya loh, dia tuh playable di awal-awal tapi kok kayak ngapa dia itu ya? Raiden Wolf. Raiden tuh ngaku pada Raiden Metal Gear Solid. Dia tuh mukanya, soalnya rambutnya aja tuh mirip banget dengan Raiden di Metal Gear Rising itu. Yang itu nah si Bapak Anis itu nah kayak gitulah. Nah, yang MC-nya itu. Menunggu loca sih mah. Katanya ini siapa sih namanya? Siapa sih? Susang apa namanya tuh? Kusang apa Susang namanya? Katanya jauh lebih baik ya untuk konten ending game-nya ya. Kan Siri itu kan untuk mid game early game itu bagus itu Siri itu. Nah, katanya bagus Susang ya. Susang tuh katanya bagus ya untuk konten in game berikutnya. Walaupun agak berat-berat di awal-awal. Silver buff katanya buffer. Pernah cek gua, siapa sih kompanionnya si Silver Wolf tuh dulu, yang awal-awal itu Kafka juga kan namanya. Kafka di PS Susang. Yes. Buffer ya itu aku sukanya voice aktornya. si Kafka itu kayak Kafka siapa si ini Silver Wolf-nya. Tapi sayangnya yang diperankannya itu agak terlalu letoy ternyata. Yang managingnya itu yang kadang gua gak suka. Silver Wolf keren developer ya. Gak tahu gua, kayaknya belum ada kabar itu tentang itu.
I see everything.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
You're good. Yep. Everyone hold hands.
Udahan cepet amat. Moga aja sih apa yang disesuaikan aja lah. Aku belum, masih abu-abu lah untuk sekarang ini. Soalnya lagi abu-abu juga si untuk sekarang ini. Apakah nanti metanya kemana gitu, kita belum tahu. Apakah dia akan fokusnya ke cleansing atau debuffer gitu, apakah mereka akan populer atau gimana gitu kan ya, kita belum tahu lah nanti. Kita belum tahu lah nanti gimana. Aku masih belum tahu, jadi aku gacha-gacha aja lah. Tapi ingat gua masih F2P sih. Kalau yang ku tahu si Silver Wolf bakal ngurangin speed dan kurangin damage musuh kayak Waltz ya. Apa sih Waltz itu? Ya Waltz itu.
Hey.
Here comes the cash.
Don't be scared. Commit it to memory.
Waltz kan ngurangi attack speed musuh. Apa sih namanya debuffnya itu? Implement ya kalau nggak salah. Atau lupa gitu. Gitu ya, aku skip slim cari support bagus. Aku masih belum tahu gimana karakter turn based itu, masih belum ngerti gua. Soalnya untuk tier list yang kayak gitu tuh agak susah kalau kata gua. Jadi aku pengen mencari lihat di internet aja, ketimbang aku harus mencobanya sendiri. Soalnya teori crafting itu nggak mudah, itu butuh waktu sekian itu. Sili ambil aja bang, lumayan. Untuk awal-awal lumayan sih aku cek di situ. Soalnya nge-carry banget cuy, nggak bohong gua. Kita story aja. Yo ya lah, break pro. Yang penting kelarin dulu ini, yang ini story di sini. Sudah tuh langsung kayak Honkai kayaknya ini. Kalau kesempatan sih. Kalau enggak ya nggak apa-apa.
Everyone just heard that Let's go to the academia and check with Araf.
Soalnya bukan akutnya gua itu game kayak gitu. Makanya aku butuh bantuan kalian gitu. Kayak kemarin itu ya, siapa sih yang kelinci itu? Pengen dapet itu tuh kelinci siapa yang kayak gitu? Tiba-tiba Bang Nuf tadi itu harus dibunuh dulu cepet-cepet nih. Tahu-taunya kabur itu. Mana gua tahu itu. Bukan si paling paham ya. Clara. Bukan kelinci. Kalau teori tentang Ron sih udah paham banget gua, Bang. Oh, gimana? Main sama Clara. Oh, ini yang kemarin itu enggak sih? Iya, yang kemarin itu. Bukan kelinci ya. Oh.
You're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
Bang, aku nitip Titip review Ayakai udah bisa, semoga gak dapet Clara soalnya di biasa. Apa maksudmu Bang Hakim?
How did you find out?
Well,
Itu
lots of unexpected
UID.
details, let's put it
Itu
that way.
UID.
The mercs themselves were
Ya dia
surprisingly
macam
easy to
kayak
catch.
babutan
Just had
di
someone dress
babutan.
up as Sachin and they took the bait.
Aku masih belum tahu tentang
Then
si
it starts to get
Starel
dicey.
itu gimana, soalnya
During the
terbes itu.
interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
Soalnya peran kita tuh 1 dan 1. Nah, intinya gitu. Kayak MC di awal.
What? Why would someone
Nggak
want to
tahu
kidnap
gua
their
gimana
father?
caranya.
What's up with that?
It's anybody's guess at this
Itu
point.
akun apa itu? Bang
In any
Ich
event,
Blast.
apparently the
Halo
guys
Bang
we
Ich
caught are
Blast.
just the tip of the
Oh Ich
iceberg.
Blast itu, oh gua
Most
kira
of them are
Hakim.
still snooping around outside the city.
Mukanya hampir mirip anjir, tapi beda nama, gua nggak lihat.
We're
Sorry.
diverting manpower as
Okay,
we
okay.
speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Tiket kredit. Oh. Nah, itu kan dari tadi kami bahas. Oh, itu. Oh, ibab itu tuh. Oh. Bukan kelinci. Buta be. Soalnya buta tuh Jepangnya ibab gitu. Buta namanya. Biasanya dia sering lepas. Yang gua kesel itu ya, nah ya selama dia tuh kayak mau lari ya, darahnya itu langsung naik darahnya dia tuh. Anjir gak tuh? Ya gak kesempet lah gua ngedamage gitu. Dan gak bisa di frozen juga kan itu. Nyamper karena. Apalagi lari cepet. Iya cepet banget dia itu.
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
Cepet banget larinya dia itu.
I'm positive.
Tapi kadang
but
kalau
I
dia
don't
mau pas
understand why they're all
mau
unconscious
bersiap-siap
on the
lari,
ground.
dia tuh ternya langsung turun dia. Kadang kayak gitu anjir, kesel juga gua. Mesti bawa server kakaknya Gap. Oh, pada turun semua. Iya. Apa ini?
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's
Kadang
this
dia
guy.
turun ke bawah pas
He hired us to
tanah pas
kidnap
betul.
Sachin.
Kemarin itu si yang apa namanya itu si Ibab itu ya. Langsung turun ke bawah dia men.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who? Who did this?
Efek ketika
First there was
rotation
this
jadi
flying
aktor.
brat. Didn't bother asking any questions.
Gimana
Just started
itu?
throwing
Ah,
punches.
itu.
After
Ini
that, some guy wearing
Ini
green
sih.
came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Jawani. Sachin's
Ntar ya
son.
Bang, siapa tadi aku lupa tadi. Bang Ich Blast tadi.
If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them
Aku nggak tahu
all
kalau itu
and
Bang
taking
Hakim
them
yang
back to
review
the
ayak
academia for further
kayak ulah
interrogation.
tadi. Lah mana tadi Levinya? Nggak salah lihat kan gue.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think?
Ini
20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my
baru
welfare.
sering ditemukan di enggak bukan itu terlalu mudah itu nyarinya. Itu
As if that's not bad enough already.
enggak rare itu.
He put his entire
Atau bisa
fortune in
dibilang
the care
ultra
of the
rare,
academia,
ultra rare.
along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all
Ultra
on to
rare tuh yang
machines he
itu, nah
admired.
itu yang ultra rare itu yang di Starel itu ultra. Itu common itu.
That's my
Tiernya common
inheritance,
itu.
my rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it
Mas
go to
dunianya
someone
belum gue
else?
keluarin. Aku belum
You
juga.
won't give me what's mine.
Aku aja
I'll just have to
masih
take it from him.
belum disentuh sama sekali itu. Palingan tutorial doang itu.
Of course. Didn't he say he would be
siapa
here
namanya? Yang
somewhere,
Herta tuh kalau nggak
watching
salah.
the championship
Iya,
from the
Herta ya.
shadows? So, I
Jadi
figured
harus
I'd get
kelarin
some
story
people
dulu
to
baru bisa
Then
kesana.
I make him change the contract. And if the
Atau
academia
sekarang
doesn't
kayaknya aku
agree to
kesana
hand over
lagi
the
kayaknya
goods,
bisa deh.
I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
Yang pas
No,
terakhir kali Herta
Lord knows
join
how to
party
stay hidden.
trial di situ.
I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad.
Bagus
20
ternyata
years ago.
simulasi kayak gitu. Kenapa
Who knows
Genshin
what
nggak
a
ada ya?
madman's truly capable
Padahal
of.
padahal ya di Genshin itu ya ngesimulasi tuh sering loh di sini. Kalau secara
Item of
kalian nggak langsung.
knowledge. You mean that thing he donated to the
Takut gak
academia?
kuat, ada orang juga yang udah kelarin simulasi 4. Ada kok orang yang sudah ngekelarin simulasi 6.
Well, I can tell
Katanya
you
nggak
it's
ada
very
lagi simulasi
expensive.
7 ke atas.
He sold a lot of assets to
Wah,
purchase it
Livi-nya
back in the
hilang.
day.
Mana Livi-nya? Udah masuk.
Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it
tadi
to
orang
the
tadi bukan?
academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously
Jiwani.
wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked
Jiwani
me.
hatimu.
What do you mean something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years.
Livi-nya membisu kan? Nggak tahu
When he
lagi.
finally did return, he was a
lagi
changed
turu
person.
kayaknya.
He would
Sudah
mumble
adegan ini kayak.
incomprehensibly and write essays day and night. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Berarti Sachin itu orang yang berbeda dari mata dia ya? Atau jangan-jangan Denny kayaknya sudah dihipnotis kayaknya. Ah, itu benar.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping by my ass.
Ya, me too, man.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all
Si
this.
bapak matran ini
Thanks for
ternyata
providing us with the critical
bisa
information.
menyetarai Sino juga ya. Walaupun dia NPC ya.
Do you still have any lingering concerns?
NPC paling berguna ternyata dia.
Yeah, Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter.
Bisa jadi penerus
Understood.
Maharaja juga dia.
Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
Let's go. Masih kepikiran si Levi bisa tiba-tiba hilang. Orangnya hilang, no langsung hilang semua. Bentar ya, tadi disuruh review tadi itu. Oke, review gua. Aja ada orang. Kayak ulang. 11 bla bla bla. Bagus ini. Ya bagus ini. Netral build-nya. Netral build-nya ini bagus ini. Ayakan. Kayak aman ayakan. Mantap jiwa and unforce ya. Refakmu bagus ini. Airnya dapat ya. 120%. Aku nggak tahu start up atau enggak, tapi skillnya tolong dinaikin. Karena ini bisa mengurangi damage-nya. Mengurangi resisten musuh. Please. Sabar nunggu aduh. Tangan udah gatel buat gacha besok bang besok. Overall bagus semuanya. Ada dapet signature Nahida soalnya. Kamu punya Nahidanya nggak? Harusnya ada dong Nahida. Kenapa nggak ada anjir? Halo bang baboy pale. Selamat datang. Pale. Tuh kayaknya TikTok. Nggak juga sih. Nggak punya makanya gatal anjir gak tuh. Semoga kamu tidak dapet yang ini ya. Oh iya aku bilang. Semoga kamu dapat visual C6 ya. Soalnya visual C6 itu bagus. Ini tuh bisa dibilang day and night ya. Ini overnight ravennya. Semoga kamu dapat konstelasi namanya si visual. Soalnya ini itu bagus banget ini. Duration. Literally beda banget. Ini tuh bisa dapat tim baru di sini. Salah tim, terus apalagi ya? Salah tim yang Syncube Visual Sucrose yang Teser biasanya. Nah, biasanya kan ada di couple dengan Bedo. Nah, itu diganti dengan Dendro MC atau karakter Dendro yang potensinya tuh bisa setarain Dendro MC lah intinya. Dan juga ya pokoknya biasa aja. Dan bagusnya lagi kalau sudah visualnya C6 itu kamu nggak perlu ngurusin LR lagi, energi lagi.
I created another
Energinya 100 aja udah cukup. Kamu fokusnya ke damage aja. Wah, dari sini aku sudah ngerasain enak banget loh kalau punya visual C6 itu. Lu pakai visual C6 tuh bener-bener ketagihan bang. Lu pakai visual C6 terus. Aku mau salah satu karakterku C6. Semangat ya. Kermit di stretches B5 maksudnya. Saya aja masih belum punya, kamu juga ya. Semoga aja ya.
Another test subject.
Luar.
Pick the wrong test subject.
Hilang nggak tuh guys? Itu literally ganyu ini guys. Nah hidap plus jalan sama dengan ganyu gitu. Itu namanya shotgun sniper itu kata Bang. Karina.
Finally back.
Karina guys. Karina.
Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you.
Karina.
Third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap
Tapi kamu udah C2 tidak? Tidak lebar. C2 tidak lebar.
But that's not important.
Enggak.
We think there might be something wrong with the
Saya
diagram of
punya
knowledge, and we'd like to
kucing ungu aja udah C3 anjir. Itu pun kurang hoki itu. Itu hoki itu. Hoki-hokian itu.
The diadem? That
Kenapa
seemed
sih gua
unlikely.
dapet kucing ungu itu ya? Asam katanya. Lagi berjuang sih bang. Kasih elektronnya si Sarah, si Aladin, Tuyul, siapa tuh namanya? Dori namanya.
The diadem of knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the
Dori itu
last
kalau
2
kau
decades.
bagus,
Always without
apalagi
incident.
kalau udah C2 itu.
Why has this come up now?
Man C2 tuh bisa semua.
This is pretty serious. Let me think.
Let me think.
Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there
Ima
before the
Forest.
third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points.
Mau timnya Forest tuh di mana ya?
Considering how close the
Dekat
scores are
Tignari
between
itu
our
nggak sih?
contestants,
Beriku
whoever
C3.
wins this round is very
Satu lagi
likely to be
C4
the winner
bagus
of the
ya.
whole competition.
Halo Bang Mochi Maca. Mbak Mochi mungkin. Kak Mochi ya.
Such, I suspect competition to be very
Bang
fierce.
Mochi intro lagi.
You might not make it in time.
Semangat Bang Hakim. Aku
I'll
mau
mark the
juga
diadem's location for you.
bagusnya tuh
Please
kalau
head
udah
there
C6
immediately.
Dori ini tuh.
Let's hope nothing
Tapi
happens.
entah C6 Dori itu build-nya beda lagi itu. Itu katanya bisa kayak cosplay kecing katanya gitu. Oh enggak, kayak nge-cosplayin Beidou gitu, tapi itu kayak ya on field character gitu.
Alright, let's go.
Jangan deket Aranara. Oh, Aranara.
That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the
Set.
forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
Aku harap ada Nahidannya di sini. Oh, nggak bisa. Karakter yang skripnya itu story itu nggak ditulisin di situ. That's sad. Oh, Aranara. Gue kira Aranara sini. Ternyata bukan. Sana live GI itu. Ya, ada pertarungan. Oh. Oke lah. Sehat, alhamdulillah sehat Mbak Kamochi. Kita ke bawah terus ada kipas. Dan kita juga pengen nostalgia juga ya, apakah ada statue di situ atau bunga gitu ya.
Take it easy.
Yang mengembangkan itu gitu. Ternyata masih ada ya guys.
Here. Take.
Luar. Nah itu tuh. Ini bunga yang ditanamkan oleh Aranara. Kapan mekarnya lagi kita tidak tahu. Dapat ini. Iya itu tuh.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back
Kosong.
and see if anyone's turned it in.
Oh buset, ada itu. Nah. Kayaknya ada tes di sini. Oh wow gitu kan.
This may hurt a little.
Nggak ada anjir. Kena tipu. Oh di sini yang kata kamu ada battle di sini. Oh ini ya yang di battle itu ya. Karena sama Nahidanya baru gak? Baru. Nahidanya udah lama tapi nilainya baru. Nahidanya udah lama dapet. Nah berapa gua dapet Nahida? Pokoknya pas pertama kali rilis itu aku udah buat kontennya. Ini 11 bulan 2 2002. Tanggal 2 bulan 11 salah. Nilo doang ya, Nilo doang. Yang penting dapat Nilo dulu guys. Aku orangnya yang experience baru dulu. Oh, apa itu? Ah, Nilo ala hitam. Ala hitam nanti aku dapat. Oh,
Looks
ini.
like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
Buset. Pakai apa nih? Oh, keren. Wih, misil. Cus. Oming bisa dibilang. Wih. Wih, Saino itu.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up.
Wih.
Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Anime action be like. Wis.
It's Kave's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Apakah kafe bisa? Oh,
Yes, that's
apa ini?
right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
Apa ini?
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Kafe, jangan!
At long last,
Ya pemilik
someone to
sebelumnya.
inherit my estate, and with it, my
Kau mau ganti
research.
lagi nama sekarangku jadi apa?
Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
Milik sebelumnya. Bentar, ini tuh cucunya ya?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious
Oh, bukan.
thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are
Sachin.
made of sterner stuff than he. more cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned.
Aku mau pengen dapat Rukasvanya.
We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please,
Cacing
pay
itu
attention
siapa?
and bear witness.
Kayaknya semuanya dicuci otak deh. Nggak tau lah. Akademia mah itu.
You have all performed outstandingly in this International Championship. The Academia has
Apanya nggak
many
tahu.
rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme.
Krem of the krem.
But if I were to
Creme
choose
apa?
a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Iya, cucunya apa deh?
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists, and that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources. Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew.
Wall of Samiel.
The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to
Itu
find
kan
the answer.
ke sebelah nggak? Ya, sudah ini kayaknya.
I researched history
Sini
and
event dulu.
anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living
Cek
deep
dulu
in the
nih
desert
apakah ada
who called
kendala atau
themselves
enggak.
the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse.
Dia ingin untuk ya mendamaikan hal itu, tapi ternyata perdamaian itu malah tertunda gara-gara ceritanya itu berlanjut ke hal yang jelek-jelek gitu. Makanya dia terbawa arus gitu.
After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end.
Dia bunuh diri. What?
But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem,
Serem amat sih.
which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I have performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all.
Berarti dia mempercayakan siapa yang paling berguna gitu. Yang paling, maksudnya itu bukan berguna. Maksudnya itu paling dipercayakan untuk mahkota itu untuk dipakai atau enggak gitu.
The academia has no shortage of genius talents.
Dia sedang menunggu
Nurturing the
intinya.
brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Ya, bisa dibilang ingin menjadi MC yang baik. MC yang baik dan perhatian. Nah, intinya gitu.
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete.
Sebenarnya kutukan ini tuh hidup, ya.
And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
My dear child.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
Ya, cucunya kayaknya.
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not. Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them. I guess that'll be the end of that.
Kenapa dia menghancurkan mahkotanya? Karena dia terlalu sakit dan dia gak ingin terganggu dari dirinya.
Kaveh.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine.
Quest apa ini? Quest story event part ketiga.
Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Interdarshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him.
Berarti memang kayak tipuan mata doang kayaknya.
But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
Congratulations, Kaveh.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony. Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out.
Selamat Kaveh, kamu sudah jadi juara. Pertanyaannya, apa kamu masih mau tinggal di tempat Al-Haitam? Itu aku pengen tahu jawabannya. Oh ya, aku penasaran. Wanderer gimana ya?
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close.
Yeay. Wah, saya nanya.
Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
Wah, ini kayak idol banget gak sih ini?
Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have
Kayak
just
panggung
received
stage
word
itu
that
nah.
Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora.
Quest baru.
And he
Iya.
gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
Berikan alasannya, Kaveh.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
Apakah Kaveh akan menerimanya atau tidak?
All right, I'll take the
Whoa.
card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's
Wih,
give our
Mang
champion
Kaveh,
Kaveh
iya.
one last big round of applause.
Mang Kaveh ternyata jadi idola para perempuan kadang. Cheers.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
Saya malah kira Mang Karpet. Itu koper, kok malah karpet?
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches,
Kok malah
but
kayak
this
gitu,
one
Bang
was just
Dipul?
so tiring.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
Setidaknya kau sudah bisa tahu kafe apa yang terjadi. Tapi kayaknya kau bener-bener kurang suka dengan event ini gara-gara insiden itu.
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa! This is a super big deal. You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Sino.
Kaulah yang melakukan sendiri kafe. Jangan. Itu mangoper ya.
But I was gonna
Mangkoper.
rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair.
Ditariknya. Pak emang menarik rambutnya kafe.
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
Dia meragukan terus matanya
What else
berkilau-kilau
would I
sendiri.
do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity.
Marahnya malu-malu.
But now that I realize that
Kilau-kilau
you
itu
have no
di
concept
dalam
of its
diri.
value, I cannot simply take it from you.
Terima aja
How about this?
berkah itu.
I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Kau ingin bayar pakai apa, Sino?
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
How much?
A million more?
Teriak pula.
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million more for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Ini lagi udah dikasih, mau dibayar.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this.
Punya
But
duit
really,
banyak,
it's
mah.
fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Ternyata nggak ada Mona. Mona mungkin lebih jauh lagi
Sounds
kayaknya.
like you're speaking from personal experience.
Langsung teriak
I
setipat
guess you've
itu
been through a
kedengeran.
lot.
Enggak sih, Semeru City itu kedengeran.
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
Terima kasih, Sino. But no.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least
Ada
I'll be able
dia
to keep on
pasti
top
udah
of my
ditawar
bills this
lagi.
month. Maybe I'll
Tawarnya
even have
tawar
some left
untung
over.
lagi.
In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale too.
Nggak bisa lepas itu kalau ada Mon.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well. Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all.
Chat with Larson representatives. Ini kalau nggak salah di bawah kan? Atau di atas ya? Oh di bawah. Tempat Nilo. Nilo berdansa ya guys ya.
Take it easy.
Yeay, kita pesta di sini.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madam Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Ya, mereka terlalu familiar mungkin.
Farazan, Nilu, even Dia and Candace are here. What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madam Farzan here's pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make
Aja dulu
clothes
ya, Pak.
ourselves.
Oke, thank you, Bang Zipo. Sorry,
Let's go with the plain fabric as our
cari
base.
serpian jadi
And
primo.
border red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Apa juga?
Wait. Madame Farzan's right. That style is a classic and used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there's some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick, she's over here.
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Selamat Farzan, kamu sepertinya punya murid di sini.
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
Anjir.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-Darshan lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Yeah, congratulations.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kave later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
I don't know where Hakai went. We just saw Layla not too long ago, though. But she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her. Are you gonna go and see what she's up to?
Ratawa his students.
Ketawa
They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right? Oh, she didn't end up winning, so Paimon wonders how they feel about that.
Bentar, ada
Let's go
telepon.
take a peek.
Kayaknya, sorry guys, tadi ditelepon. Jam 6 nanti kayaknya aku pergi lagi. Jadi kayaknya konten steril kayaknya nanti aja.
I think I might need some more practice if I wanted to embroider my own complex designs. Although, I'm no beginner with a needle and thread. More like upper end of intermediate?
These clothes all seem a bit too flimsy. Is there anything sturdier?
Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
Everyone hold hands.
Dia and Candace are both pretty tall. That means they have a lot of options when it comes to clothes.
Gitu.
The classics are the best. Period.
Sabar. Sahar, sabar. The arc of intelligence. Shit. Itu apa itu?
I'm
Oh, liat.
sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first two rounds, right? And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Oh, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great. We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition. Oh well, it's almost mealtime. We'd better go meet up with Kaveh and Sino now. I can't believe it. But in the end, no one was disappointed in me. What a relief. Finally. I can get some good sleep.
Turulah Layla.
What a relief.
Head guy gimana head guy? Kabar.
Take it easy.
Wish.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Farazan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Al-Haytham's gone missing in action, too. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace. That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left. Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up.
Oh yeah,
I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind.
Guys, kayaknya aku off stream dulu kayaknya. Tiba-tiba kok dipanggil tiba-tiba. Mungkin ini agak mendadak, tapi kayaknya aku off stream aja. Mungkin aku tutup dulu ya. Ya, pamit undur diri dulu ya. Terima kasih ya.